All right, so I'm at the airport right now. I'm running late. I need to go find gate 57. So gate 56, 50, 58. Do you know where gate 57 is?
Through the doors and to your right, sir.
All right. Thank you, good sir. I gotta go find Peter at some point. Air Canada called me on Friday and they're like, do you want to go to a Raptors game? I was like, I was gonna play Settlers Catan, but you know, it sounded a little bit better than that.
But Settlers of Catan is a pretty good game.
We gotta play one time. Will you play?
I've actually never played it and I don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, you're not invited to game night anymore. I feel like I'm missing out on the family photo right now. This is my new family today, everyone. What lens do we need for this shot?
He needs like a -1 millimeter lens for this.
There's so many people.
Let's go Raptors! Let's go Raptors!
Let's go!
I thought this was a Leaf game.
Hey, this is our seat.
What are you?
I'm 13. I'm 13 the entire... This is mine?
I'm 12.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay. Okay, I get to sit behind Peter. I get to be the annoying kid during the entire flight, kicking his seat.
I love it.
I'm sorry. I'm just already gonna start right now.
Please kick my seat.
Who's my neighbor?
Morpheus.
Morpheus.
What can I get you?
I think you're a fan of the Raptors, are you not?
Slightly. I don't know. Maybe. Some would say I am.
They're like, where did you get this amazing vintage jacket?
You know
How come
what?
you didn't bring one for me and Peter? Half the Dope Squad's together today, and we're going to Washington.
Dope Squad.
Quick side note, I was in like Iceland and someone came up and they're like, hey Chris, it's nice to meet someone from the Dope Squad. I was like, oh, it's becoming a thing.
Yeah. Yo, like if you're sitting backwards on a plane, ballin'. I'm not sitting backwards. You make like a... They are.
Should I be the guy that starts clapping at this point that we landed?
Raptors fans, welcome to Washington.
See, I can't do it.
DC.
Oh! Guys, I started it. Oh boy.
Home
That was
to the
me.
losing team, the Washington Wizards.
He's like, I don't want to be seen with you. Can I sit beside you?
Absolutely.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Bus buddies. Okay, we've arrived in the capital right now. We are in the United States. Just a quick, like, 2-hour flight. I had to sit beside this guy, like, the entire time. It was nice. It was nice.
Great flight.
It was fun. We had Haagen-Dazs together. It was good. So now we're gonna go hit up like all the different spots. We have about 4 hours in the capital, so we're gonna go to like the Capitol, funny enough, and then we're gonna go to like the monuments and go see the Lincoln Memorial and do all the things before we go to a Raptors game. And the exciting thing is that this is my first basketball game that I've ever been to. I've never been to a lot of like different sporting events, but when I go, the excitement in the stadium is like one of my favorite things. So I'm pumped for today, but in the meantime, we get to be like little tourists in the city today. So let's go to our first spot, the capital of the United States of America. Where to first?
The Capitol.
To the Capitol.
Where is the Capitol?
I think it's there.
Is it the big white building?
It's the big white building,
They're all white buildings.
but the biggest white building.
Okay.
Are you trying to hustle us right now?
I'm trying to hustle you, sir.
Is this how you wrangle us? Trying to wrangle the vloggers right now. It's kind of like when the dog's trying to like get all the sheep to go to a certain area. Alan's like the dog. He's like, come this way. We're like, but where do we go? Where do we go? What is this wonderful?
Yo, should we like, what do you think it smells like? Oh, it smells like fresh grass.
Oh.
How good is that?
And it's green and like alive and happy, and it's like happy to see me.
How good does it feel?
It's like,
what about like a grass
I'm sleeping.
angel?
A grass angel.
What is that?
Wait. Okay, everyone's like driving around right now with these little tiny scooters. My mission right now, actually our mission right now, is to find these scooters.
Scooters.
We're apparently going in the direction of scooters, and we're hoping that this will be like a national treasure search for scooters. I'll be Nicolas Cage on this adventure, Peter.
What does that make me?
I don't know. None of the other characters are memorable. So like last week I was in Iceland, and I remember we were like taking these pictures of these horses, and this girl like walked by and she had a camera and it was shooting vertical. She had her camera sideways, and I was like, I feel like she's an Instagrammer because we always shoot for the grid now. We shoot vertical photos. And so I go up to her and I was like, hey, you shooting for Instagram? She's like, yeah, I'm an Instagrammer. I was like, I knew it. So it was funny, like Peter and I were just kind of talking about it, how nice it is to shoot landscape, like literally just turning your camera this way. You're like, oh, there's so many more options again.
Yo, it feels so good to shoot properly. Like horizontal, not vertical. Like I totally forgot, like there's so much to see.
Well, we didn't find scooters. Whoever told us scooters are this way, Chris and Peter, is a liar. So we're gonna Uber to our next location, which is the White House. Okay, on Friday when Air Canada asked, they're like, hey, do you want to go to Washington? I was like, yeah, that sounds amazing. I was like, I had this one photo in my head, and it was here near the Lincoln Memorial, and it was shooting low on the water to get the reflection like this. And there's just like a light wind and the entire pond is disrupted, so I guess I'll have to come back to get that photo. Okay, so we're at the Lincoln Memorial right now, and one of the big things is that there's a ton of people here, and obviously for good reason, because it's an incredible location. With that in mind, it becomes very difficult to actually shoot photos when there's like 200 people here. So here's a few tips for you guys on how to shoot photos when there's tons of tourists. So one of the big ones is actually have like a tighter lens, get like detail shots so you don't always have to shoot wide before you're like trying to crop people out of wide shots. So bring a tight lens with you to like really popular locations so you can get tight detail shots. Here's a few examples of some things that I shot here.
I shoot super wide in really crowded areas like this so I can just kind of cheat my camera up and crop everybody off basically at the top of their heads. All the space above everyone's heads is completely empty, so I take advantage of that.
Another big tip is just like walk in confidently. If you want to get your photo, walk right to the front, take the photo, be really quick, like have the photo in mind, get the shots and then get out of there. Okay, that was our 4 hours around Washington. Now we're gonna go watch a Raptors game right now. This is my first official basketball game that I've ever been to. Pretty excited right now. I'm really excited to get like really cool shots of just guys flying in the air with basketballs. All right, and we also need to go eat, so let's go do that right now. Okay, I forgot my glasses in the bus, so I'm gonna be this guy at the game. The guy who wears the sunglasses indoors. You drive home at night, it's like I forgot my glasses, but at least it's bright in here, so I can kind of get away with it right now. I'm kind of confusing it with my hair as well. I think I'm slowly eating my hair during this. Also, I love cotton candy. Okay, we left early because the Raptors, they're not gonna win. So we're just like 16 seconds left. There's absolutely no way they're gonna win, so we dipped. But that was a lot of fun. Alan, how do you feel right now, man?
You know what? It was a great game. We should have won. We could have won. I do need a hug. There's a fan right there.
Biggest fan ever! It's all about Drake. It's all about Drake. Shout out to Drake, let him know what's good.
I mean, that would be great if Drake watched my channel. Like, shout out to Drake. Thanks for watching, Drake. I really appreciate you subscribing, hitting that like button. I just imagine Drake on his phone being like, oh, this was a great vlog. Like, good job, Chris. Okay, I think one of my favorite parts of the game is that we were able to take our cameras in, and I also brought a 7200 in. And I was talking to
I
somebody.
got a tripod in.
Somebody else got their like tripod taken away. They're like, this could be a weapon. And I was like,
Selfie stick was taken away.
literally everyone's selfie sticks were taken away. And I was like, oh, I got my 7200 here. No big deal. Professional camera equipment. It's because I have 2 compartments in my bag. So like this part was just clothes, and she's like, oh, he just has clothes in there. But really, I have this secret compartment. Guys, don't worry. I know how to open bags. Boom. And in here, that's where I kept my 7200. Boom. Dude, that was so much fun.
That was amazing.
That was like,
We did so much in a day.
that was so random. We were just like, hey, it's Sunday. You want to go to Washington and watch a Raptors game? I was like, with Peter? Yeah, sure. Sounds amazing.
Let's go see the White House.
Yeah, yeah. And like
crazy.
everything else.
I'm so tired. So, I'm out of here.
Peace, dude.
Peace.